Hey, what is going on with y'all today? Let's see this. How is everybody feeling? It's Sunday. I know some people are highly upset. Others are just having fun. Okay. I'm not going to be here long. I just had to come and share my thoughts about some stuff so we can get into it. It is hot in here right now. How y'all doing? This might be a trigger warning for some of y'all because I hope Miss Thing that was talking all that trash to me the other day, I hope she show up. Yeah, as a matter of fact, somebody go get her. Go get her right now. Go get her right now. Hey, Sharice. Go get her right now. As soon as I pull up the screen, so she wanted to be talking trash to me the other day. Wait a minute, let me see. Where's she at? You know what? I'm going to go get her myself. As soon as I get this screen set up. So it said the Ravens lost. Oh, I told y'all they was going to lose 4 days ago when everybody was cursing me out. Wait a minute. You ain't talking about find this thing. Hold on. Everybody pissed today in that city, baby. I got to pull up so I can see who's talking to me. I know they are hot. But you know, that's because some people be like, I don't think everybody, some people don't know how to be a fan. Because some people really take these games personal. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong if you take them personal, but you know, there is a study on that for people who take football and sports and all that so serious. But that's another conversation for another day. The city turned red. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to see who this is talking. They gave the game up. Wait a minute. I'm excited. Wait, so tonight, this is just cocktails and convos. I don't know what you sipping on, but I know what I'm sipping on. I was so confident that I knew they wasn't going to win. When I left church, I was like, let me look at this score, right? So as I was leaving church, and that's another thing. Some of y'all be so faithful to even them football games every Sunday, but don't even go to church to tell God thank you, and we ain't gonna talk about it. I ain't gonna say too much. I ain't gonna say too much about that. I ain't gonna say too much. Oh, you drinking ice water? As soon as I pull it up here, I'm gonna be able to see y'all. Hey, Miss Cute Ass, how you doing? YouTube in the building. YouTube in the building. All right, so we're gonna get into this Ravens game. As soon as I go find her and tag her. As soon as I get all this stuff up, so she had so much stuff to say about me yesterday in the press. Ain't that what Nikki said? Ain't that what Nikki be saying? All right, I got you over here. I just wanted to say too, you guys, I'm going to put that in here. I am now 253 people away from reaching my monthly goal. So I'm going to put it in the comments. I appreciate you guys, everybody that has been subscribing to the channel. If you could subscribe to the channel, I'm going to put it down in the comments because, yeah, we got to do this. It's a group effort. You know what I mean? What I always say is a group effort. Let me get to your comments in a minute. Oh, y'all over here going off in the chat. All right, give me 1 second. All right, had to get that up. Yeah, all right. So I put that there. So thank y'all. I am only 253. So let me tell you, I've had to you know, for anybody out there, if you want some goals, even if you're not okay, now I can see you talking to me. Even if you're not an entrepreneur, if you just want to get better with your everyday life, right? I know for me, I had to set goals. So set yourself some short term, some weekly, monthly goals. I pinned the comment on Facebook because you guys click the link and subscribe to the channel. Now that I can see who's talking to me. Ooh, I had to find y'all. Y'all in the group. Y'all showing up. How y'all doing? Somebody say Lamar is the new Dak Prescott. Okay. Lamar is the new Dak Prescott. Juan said Charm City is Choke City. See, all right, so let's get into it. Since y'all want to since you just diving right on into it. Trigger warning, trigger warning. This might hurt some of y'all. So, here we are, right? I was like, oh, no matter of fact, let me go. Oh, y'all making me forget. I was supposed to tag Miss Thing. Over here. Somebody go get Brittany. Yeah, that's her name. Go get her name. Let me tag her. Hold on. I got this. Yeah. Come here, ma'am. Yeah. I just tagged her. So I left and I went to sleep. Somebody said, oh, it is personal. Oh my gosh, why is it personal? It ain't like y'all getting paid. Not the baby took it to heart. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to get y'all the book, give y'all that book to go read as to why you shouldn't be taking this type of stuff personal. But all right, let me take that off for some of y'all since y'all got to chew on that. So you know what I mean? I left church today, and when I left church, it was 7-0. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, all right. Tish, oh hey Tish. So when I left church or whatever the case may be, I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just go on Charlie home and take me a little nap, because I just knew. Not who was cute and said, I'm pet. Are you petty as fuck? I'm not petty. I'm just saying, this is all matters of opinions. So let me tell y'all, this Ravens game had one of my good friends curse me out today. Let's talk about it. She laid me out and I ain't do nothing. All I did was I woke up, and I was like, oh, what was the score? Because I clicked it in and it said 17-10. And I was like, I don't know if this is right. But I said, okay. And I went ahead. And so I called her. And I was like, hey, what was the score? She was like, oh, we lost. I was like, oh, okay. That's what I needed to know that. She was like, oh, blah, 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 blah. Because listen, I don't really do sports. I don't do sports. I don't do football. So she's yelling at me, cursing me out, y'all. This is why, you know what I'm saying? Sports comes between friendship. Taylor Swift paid the refs. And so here's the thing. So she was yelling at me. She was like, oh, she was like, you're super petty. You just not a fan. It's not that I'm not a fan of football. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch sports. I'm really a girly girl. I'm a girly girl. That's not my thing. I got something else I could do to sit there. My ADHD won't let me. However, if it's a drink and it's some food, I can be there and I can do that. But I'm like the person that'll be the distraction because I'm not into it. So it's like, just don't go where you're not wanted. You got to know yourself, right? Somebody said everybody is entitled to their breezy. She said everybody's entitled to their own opinion, though it ain't that deep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So she laid me out. I was everything under the sun. And I just was like, oh, it took me a minute. I was like, oh, you really upset. Mind you, I didn't even know she was into football like that. I didn't even know she was into football. And I was like, yeah, well, my thing is, she was like, oh, well, we made it. I never said that they don't make it. What I said was the same thing I said the other day when Brittany was on here laying me out, and now I bet you she ain't nowhere to be found. What I said was that they don't show up when it counts. So she was like, oh, they always show up. How you think we got this far? This, that, and the third. I'm like, I ain't disputing that. I never that was not my gripe. So even with some of the people the other day, people be listening when they be listening when they feel like it, they'll be hearing me. I was like, I never said that. I just said that they don't show up when it counts, meaning that this game counted. She was like, all the games counted. Granted, they did, but this one like extra counted. This one extra counted to take them to the next place. So all I said, and I called, I had called 2 lifelines. And one of them, she said the same thing. She was like, oh, this was the other day when I was cooking the food for y'all. She was like, no, and she's a sports person. So I had to call her because she's my like sports person. And she was like, no, she was like, the Ravens, she was like, they never show up when it counts. She said the same thing I said. I'm not a freaking football person, but I pay attention to their history. I don't watch football, but I knew they was gonna lose. You know what I mean? Like I didn't pay attention to any other games and any of this. When it got down to them being here, I was like, oh, they're gonna lose. You know, and that was just my opinion on it, only because when it takes time, when it matters to me, they drop the ball all the time. So, you know. Oh, she said, May. Hey, May, CEO. She said, I'm a Ravens fan. I'm not a sports guru. Okay. You know, and I think it's, you know what? I think there is a difference between a fan and a guru, though. I feel like the gurus are the ones that take it personal. The fans is just like, hey, you know, you win some, you lose some, you live to see another day. But as you can tell, Miss Brittany ain't nowhere to be found because she was talking hella smack to me the other day. She also owed me something, but she said she ain't want to back me out. She ain't want to do the bet. There's a couple people who came under that post 4 days ago on my page that owe me something. That when I posted where my money at, they quiet. They quiet. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, integrity is everything. But you guys, I hope you guys don't take it but so personal and you feel better tomorrow. You know, joy cometh in the morning. That's all I can say about that. Just let go, let flow, and try not to hold on to it. Now, moving on. Okay. Because this is Convoys and Cocktails. You said you drinking your ice water. What is y'all sipping on? All right, so I want to get into this because I am a little upset. I'm trying to get off the train. So y'all tell me about this, right? I'm off. So Krishan, right? Y'all know I still do. Y'all know I love me some Krishan, okay? I was loving me some Krishan. And Krishan has, okay, you sipping on Taylor Port. Okay. Krishan has now, you know, some of my friends was asking me, hey, do you think it's real? Do you think it's fake? What's going on? I was like, look, I don't know. I think it's real. So people was upset she got this tattoo back on her face. You know, we had a conversation about tattoos last week with women who got their dude's name tattooed on them and X, Y, and Z. But this girl got his whole face. I don't know if I could do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I could get his whole face on my face. So, what y'all think? What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? As where do we move that? I don't know. I just think that, you know, what should we say? Some people are diehard fans, but I can't represent that hard. Jesus, getting upset and ain't getting a coin from the Ravens. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You know, people will lay you out and they ain't even getting no money. I thought some of them need to be working for the Ravens. You said it looks painful. So yeah, it definitely looks painful. But I don't know if y'all remember, she had gotten 2 or 3 of them removed because she had them on her neck when he got mad or whatever. And she got mad, you know, so everybody's upset because they have been denying this baby. He's been denying this baby, saying the baby wasn't hers. And now she has gotten this tattoo back on her neck. I mean, on her face. What y'all thinking? I feel like love is a hell of a drug. And love is bigger than any addiction. And I don't know, when you sit and you watch his mother, I don't know, do any of y'all know anything about Krishan? A blue face of his mama and all of them. Do any of y'all know anything about that before I go further or do? Because y'all know the favorite one that I want to get into is the next one after this. I've been trailing and drinking this thing, and I said, you know what? We're going to get into these. We're going to get into this. Do y'all know anything about Krishan? And like I said, please go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I appreciate it, all of you guys. We are now at 747 subscribers. My goal, I ain't gonna tell y'all my goal. Should I tell y'all my goal? Because I know you'll be like, what? But yeah, we are, oh, some more great news. Somebody said, I know nothing about her. Some more great news. Oh, May, you said you don't know nothing about her. I'm going to give you a backstory on her. The business page, our business page is now at 1,000 followers. So I want to say shout outs to all of y'all that helped do that, help make that possible. You know, Vicky, May, Shanice, Trumanda, Vicky, you know, Victoria, Andre, I believe Sanera, Stephanie, and them. And thank y'all for making that possible. If you want to know how to continue to help me, you just go to the Candy Coat Secrets business page on Facebook. And you go to like it, because that's the page where if you leave comments on there, it goes to my website. So if you go and you leave comments on there, just go and type on there, you know, how you feel about the show and how you feel about the business, my brand and all that. Those live reviews go to my website. So we have, let me show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. Give me some love. Even if you're not feeling the love right now because you're feeling away, you know, spread love to someone else. So this page right here, and I'm excited. So this page right here, okay, we have 828 likes and 1,000 followers. I'm so excited. This page is the page that got to, like, it comes with so much stuff. I think I got to get like 10,000 people on there or something. I'm super excited though. I couldn't have done it without y'all help. So let me show y'all how y'all can help me, right? You will go right here to this page. Do you see it? And then you are going to click the three dots. And in the three dots, you see where it says invite friends right here. You click that. Okay. I would have to switch to accounts. And when you click that, let me show you. It'll take you, I probably have 0 because I've done it. It'll take you to your friends list, because some people was like, oh, am I going to have to do it individually? No. And at the top, it will say invite all. It'll tell you how many friends you have on Facebook. And then it'll say invite all. And all you do is take a click of a button and it'll send out the invite to all of them to like the page. So, you know, I've discovered that. So I appreciate it. I just discovered that. And needless to say, it's worked out pretty good. So we are finally at 1,000 followers on the business page. So when I go live and stuff like that, they'll also be able to get it. She said, Cherie said, heck no. A name maybe, but an entire portrait. And, oh, let me show you. And on the face, hell no. Yeah, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. So for some of y'all who don't know, they've been in this back and forth thing for years or whatever the case may be. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you so much. Things like that. And so, but if you watch his mother has gone and done different interviews where she's saying that, you know, all of this stuff was supposed to have been like has supposed to have been like a ploy. Like they all came in together to do this thing together. And you know, he dropped the ball because he changed it because he got the girl famous. So, you know, a lot of people are upset. They said that she lost 200,000 followers, but I'm like, that don't mean nothing when you got 5.2 million. So she has 5.2 million. And for you guys who are just now joining in and may not know what we're talking about, so she has 5.2 million, but she's lost 200,000 followers. She has the I don't know. She had his name tattooed on her 8 times. She got most of them covered up. This year was talking to this new guy. trying to make him mad. She got this. I don't know if she got that name covered up. I think she did. I think she did. I think Blueface told he wanted to get it cut up. He's in jail right now for his little probation. But you know, a lot of people were rooting for her to win, and they are upset that she did that. That she's even back dealing with this boy. She's made like every song she's made since they had broken up was like a diss record. She played the baby daddy drama. You know, he just carried her crazy. But now they're supposed to be back, whatever. You know, Kevin Gates said it best. She's so loyal to the point that she's stupid. I see somebody on Facebook called her stupid. That's not nice. That's not nice. Let's just say she is what's a better, gentler kind of word? Give me some hearts, you guys. On the channel, thumbs up. So I can see you here. I don't want to say she's stupid. I'd rather just say she's lost. Can we say that? Can we use that one? She's just lost. Let's not. I don't want to say she's dumb because you know you have some women and you know that are dumber than that. You know, I mean, more stupid. One may say she's stupid because she got the tattoo. Another one may say somebody else is stupid because you stand in a relationship. Then somebody else must say you're stupid because you're dealing with a married man, or you're dealing with a man who got a girlfriend, or you know you can't leave somebody alone that don't mean you any good. So let's just say turn the word stupid into lost, just for the sakes. Let's say Facebook said, I don't care about her being with him, but the fact she's beautiful and messed her face up is crazy. Yeah. But you know they got that laser. She can go ahead and get it removed. Wait a minute. Ooh. She said, Candace, please, because no way I'm that beautiful and mess my face up. She can leave him all day. That's not an issue. But you know, remember Danger from Flavor of Love? She had a tiger tattooed on her face. I'm not a fan of tattoos on the face, so I definitely agree. I'm not agreeing with the whole face tattoos because everybody do different things. But I don't even like when men have face tattoos. You know, the little crosses right here and where I don't like it. I'm not a fan of face tattoos. Period. I don't like it. I'd be wondering like, what are you doing when you go to a job interview or like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of it. But she's back with him right now, and she says she's holding him down. So people are upset. You know, I was like, I have to dismiss myself because I'm not gonna say I'm no longer rooting for her because I always want to see somebody win. But it was like, dang, you know, she made it appear, and that's why you can't always really believe everything that's on these reality shows either because she made it appear as if she had been trying to get away from him. It's not attractive. Yeah, it's not. I don't like face tattoos. I don't like face tattoos. I think what it is people are more so disappointed in her because they were like rooting for her. Because you know the picture she's painted is that she can't leave him alone. You know, he done bust in a house, broke in a house, kidnapped the baby. Well, that's drama, but kidnapped the baby 4 o'clock in the morning. He beat up her best friend. You know, this boy off the chain. He off the chain, but again, she allows it. His baby mother now, Jaden, she is now finally able to be with who she really wanted to be with. You know, so if y'all don't know, Jaden is really into women. She's really into women, and I feel like she got caught up in that little mishap with him and Krishan because she did say she wanted to get some get back because when she was pregnant. She caught Krishan and him having sex. She walked in on them having sex in a house. Yeah. When she was 8 months pregnant. No, the day before her baby shower. And so this time when he had broken up with her, you know, he told her to go through Krishan stuff out. So it was like she wanted to get some get back, but she really has always wanted to be with a woman. So now she's out in the open with her girlfriend. I don't have any pictures of her. So now she's out in the open with her girlfriend and is living life. So he's locked up and Krishan has been quiet, but now people are saying that Krishan don't really have no limelight without him. Nobody's really, looking for her, checking for her. I don't know. It seems like that stuff that happened with Tamar seems like it was false, right? That seemed like it was false. You have not heard about her being arrested. There has been no charges filed against her. And then the other thing too, since we have now Convoys and Cocktails hour for a second. The other thing too, with Tamar got to be every bit of like 50-something years old. And sometimes, what I'm learning, that age ain't nothing but a number. Because you got some old fools, and just because your age is one thing does not mean you are another. Because Tamar was beefing with Tommy. Tommy then pump flexed, went out with her ex, showed where her and her ex had had sex and all of that. Tamar ain't 50-something. How old is Tamar? She damn near. She too old for that foolishness. Right? So Tommy posted, she was going back and forth with her. She like, look, I ain't gonna go back and forth with you. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just go ahead and post a picture with your man. So she posted the picture with a man. She posted the video of her and the man at the game, this, that, and the third. And then like a week or two later, Tamar was like, she did her last show, her concert, and was like, yeah, y'all, I had to go get my man. And then what was a little disturbing to me was the whole audience was like, yeah, girl. And I don't know, I was just a little disconnected with that. Because I was like, all of y'all like 50 and over, right? All of y'all like 50 and over. You said you broke up with him because of whatever your issues were. He see you beefing with a chick. He turn around and go out and invite the girl to the same game that he was supposed to allegedly invited you to. And then 2 weeks later, you turn around like you flexing on this girl. Like, yeah, I got my man. Because now I think they're engaged. What? Miss? Like, what? What? Yeah, I'm not. Who's that? Oh, that's Shanita. Hey, Shanita. I said, yeah, I'm not going to get no man. He want me or he don't. Yeah, the fuck? Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, you're not going to. Well, I don't know, because people publicly get disrespected all the time. But you literally went after this girl during the time me and her were beefing on the internet. Went out to eat with her. Took her to the game. She said he ate a booty. And all that. And even was talking about her to Tommy. And you accepted this proposal. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if there is a shortage of men on this planet. I'm sorry. Sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I wonder just for the things that we choose to accept at the rate to have somebody. These are the things that make me go, Again, no judgment, but whenever I see things like that, I always pray like, God, please don't ever make me that way. Keep me from being like them. I just don't get it. But you know what? You said she ain't 50. Let me Google this lady age. She close enough. How old is Tamar? Let's see. I thought she was like 95. She 46. She 46. Close enough. In school they say anything over 5, you gotta round up. So she 50. It's definitely a shortage of a good quality. Why do you say that? Because I was in a barber shop some weeks ago, which was a very interesting conversation. Disturbing but interesting. And they were trying to say that my age, that's why I was like, she ain't 50. Listen, round up. So, and they were saying that, hey, the chances of finding a good man is not. No, I'm no longer in one. No, nope, I'm no longer in one, right? But so the thing is, they were like, well, is there a shortage on men? And I was like, well, why? And they were like, oh, because you are they were like, you have the men that are incarcerated. Then they said, you outside of the men that are incarcerated, you have what is it? The men, they said the gay men, and then they said the down low men, and I think it was one more caliber. What you say? Exactly, because it's not many. That's not true. I can't speak for nobody else. I can't speak for nobody else. Since you want to be up in the know, my last situation, it was very good. I really don't have any complaints, but our schedules just wasn't conducive. So it's like, okay, I know what I want, where I'm headed. Hey, once I get to settle to where I am, then maybe we could spin the bend. If not, it's cool. We still cool. We hang out. We still kick it. We do all of that. But as far as like being in a committed relationship, no, I'm not. That's not a focal point right now. And he's a great man, Savannah. He is a great man. Just with his job, he's always out of town. So, and then I have been back doing the show, and I'm just like totally consumed with that. Somebody was asking me the other day to do something, like 4 people had came to me to ask me to do things, and then between doing this and the stuff that I do at the church, like I was like, oh my God, this is not really, really I don't have a schedule for it. She said, ain't no goddamn schedule. I swear, it is the truth. I will call him, but he mad about the game. I called him the other day. He works all the time. He owns his own company, so he's always at work. He's always driving. He's never here. He's never home. He's not even ever home at his own house. So, but we lasted for a long time. That's the only reason you need to go back and get him. You said that's the only reason I need to go back and get him? No, girl. No, he ain't gone nowhere. I ain't gonna get him. He ain't gone nowhere. Go with him sometimes. I did that. Listen, that's my baby. I ain't got nothing bad to say about him. One day he gonna come on the show. He said he gonna come on the show one day. And then y'all can get to meet him, and then y'all can ask him yourselves. And I guarantee you, he'll tell you, we didn't have those issues. But I don't know. If it doesn't fit, I'd rather break it off before it turns into something that is not. I don't know. I'm not one of those people where I guess you could say, the workaholic, I guess. Is that what they want to call it? I want my show more than I want a relationship. Like, I want my business to take off, and I want to, well, let me rephrase that because it's taking off. I have certain things that I want before I get to, she said that's understandable though. Yeah, I have certain things that I want, but I will say that this was the first situation that I ever experienced where it really was not any bad blood. So this is why I say it's possible. You know what I'm saying? It's not no bad blood. I called him the other day on live, and he like, yeah, what you doing? What's up, baby? All that. Like, you would never have known that there was any type of, that we was not even like that. It's not that. Oh, I'm hot. This is the drink. It's not that. But I just have other things that I want right now. Sometimes a relationship is a priority for some people. And right now with me doing this, it would be like a distraction. So, and he there. That's my nigga. He comes. He had everything. He's been at every anniversary. He did all of that. Like, he still be right here. He still be right here. It's just that, nope, we don't need to do that whole commitment thing. And he's always said that too. That's why I worked for so long, because he was saying that he was the type of guy that needed a woman who also was just as busy as him because he liked money. He liked to live a certain lifestyle and like to be comfortable. And I can't knock that. I didn't understand it at first when I first, kicked it with him. But then it was like, all right. So it was like anytime we got together, it was cool. When I was seeing him, talk to him, kick it with him, all of that. But relationship wise, it's like, yeah, this not that. She said, y'all just don't have a title. Got it. Well, I don't even know that because I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to ponder on that because I don't see him as much as I used to. So I feel like when you do things, you make time for it. Like I don't really make time for it. I squeezed him in and he squeezed me in. So I guess if that's what I don't know what you would call that, but other than that, if it ain't about CCS, I ain't got time for it right now. And I'm sorry, that's just where I'm at in life. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've had several situations along this 6-year journey, and he was the best one. So that's why I would spend the bin. I would definitely spend the bin back with him once I go ahead and get these millions, because it was no issues. You know what I mean? But moving on now that Shanita has got all her questions about my personal life out the way. Okay, you worse than Coach. Let me see. Ooh, it's this drink. All right, so that's the whole thing with them because I got off track. So yeah, so Tamar like 50 years old beefing with this damn girl. So I just said that to say that I think all of that was like what they call it, a clout chasing thing or whatever the case may be. Whereas though the clout chasing thing, whereas though nobody pressed charges against her, and that was the thing she kept saying, like, because it's so easy for her to be painted in this light because she has such a negative reputation that she's able to be painted in this light. Which when she said that, I was able to see that was very much the case. Because like I said, they said James, the same night that he said that his lips and stuff was fractured, is the same night that he went and he did karaoke. So people was like, how he do karaoke and his lips was messed up. What you drinking? Girl, something making me sweat. Plus I got on this velvet sweater up in here. This is pink lemonade. This pink lemonade margarita. I don't even drink margaritas, but I had company and they wanted to do some margarita thing a couple weeks ago. And I was like, I'll try it because I'm also in that era of not saying that I don't like something and I don't like this. I try everything. And so I'm not going to waste it. You too young for hot flashes. Girl, it ain't, I don't even know what it is. And then, I put a splash of Hennessy in it. I put Hennessy in everything. When in doubt, add Henny. Yes, she said, yeah, alcohol make you hot. Yeah, it's making me sweat up in here. So, the other thing, what else is going on? Y'all tell me, what else we got into? Because I came here tonight to really go ahead and get that girl, but she ain't want to show up today. So I'm going to make sure I tag her again. She was talking all that trash and she ain't want to show up today. But I'm going to catch her. But like I said, subscribe to the channel. Shanita, are you subscribed to the YouTube channel since you got all this wanting to say something about something? You subscribe to the YouTube channel? Is you subscribed? I need y'all to go subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm excited. I'm only 253 people away from my goal. I'm excited because they started out with me being 304 people away from my goal. So each day, and look, trigger warning, I'm telling y'all now, y'all probably see me all on your timeline. Prepare to be sick of me because I am back full-fledged. Like I never left. I am back. I got to push me. Because who else going to do it? Who else going to do it? And I have been doing it with the help of you guys. And I am so, I'm glad. I'm so appreciative for everybody who has assisted, helped, and did that. I think so. I don't watch YouTube. I don't be having time. Yeah, no, I listen. I don't need you to watch it. I just need you to be there. I got a number I'm trying to get to. But oh yeah, but also shout outs to YouTube. YouTube has been showing up and doing the thing for your girl. I appreciate y'all. Everything is just moving on up over here. Um, you can you can donate towards the show by sending stars to me via Facebook. You can donate towards the show doing Cash App, or you can send stars. And also now, if you go on Instagram, you can send me gifts on my reels. So yeah, y'all, we're moving on up now. We're getting monetized on everything. We're getting monetized on everything. What's up, LaShawn? How you feeling? Ain't you a Ravens fan too? So yeah, so I was like, I wanted to come here, kick it with y'all for a little bit. Oh, so my last little thing, and there will be no slander. This right here. This is two pretty pictures, by the way. I like them. Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion. Okay. Um, it's finally up. It's finally out there. Nicki then put a name on it. I don't know about y'all. I'm here for this. I love rap music. I'm a big rap head, so y'all know I love me some music. Not too much on the Ravens CEO. I was just trying to catch YouTube up. You feel me? Um, these two are going at it now. I don't know. Uh, I'm not gonna say I'm biased or whatever, because y'all know I love me. I love Nicki. I love Nicki as far as her just her success and everything that she has done and that she has accomplished. What I also like about her, usually when I hear people talk about her, I can tell if they really are a fan or if they just like caught on, if they're just now like getting into her. How y'all feel? Are y'all aware of the little rap battle beef that's going on? So Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion go at it. Megan dropped this song called Hiss. She's in this era where she wants to keep referencing reptiles for everything. So she had her first song called Cobra, where she addressed this, that, and the third. And now her first song, she more so like addressed her ex-boyfriend Party. And then she had addressed like a few little people in that one, but now she got this song called Hiss. And she addressed it, everybody from, they say, Joe Buttons. So they haven't figured out if it's Rihanna or not. Nicki, so here the thing is, so Nicki is married to a sexual offender. A guy, I don't know what he did, what he didn't do, but she's married to him. And so Nicki has went on and she was like, this happened when he was 15. It was some lies. It was lies, but because he didn't have the proper representation, he ended up going to jail for it. Blah 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 blah. Then here you are, fast forward up until now, the alleged victim of that the R word. I can't say it because I'm on YouTube and they didn't flag me. But the alleged victim of the assault, she did a video saying that she was forced to say that. She was forced to do that. She was forced to press those charges. So I don't know what's true and what's not when it comes to that. So when it comes to the rap thing, that's been the one thing that they always bring up about her is the fact. Oh, and her brother. Her brother is in jail for also sexually assaulting his girlfriend's 11-year-old daughter. So they bring that up to her often, like, oh, you just surrounded around a bunch of pedophiles, this, that, and the third, and they use that. Now I get it. Should there be some things that's off limit in rap? I just want to know that. So she went on and she said all that. So she brought up. So Megan Thee Stallion was like, B's mad at me. They should be mad at Megan's Law. And Megan's Law, for those who don't know, is the case of the 7-year-old Caucasian girl that was raped. Oh, I hope they don't block me for that word. For the R word, sexually assaulted and murdered at the age of 7. And so this law was put out to honor her and her family. The guy, he was put on death row. He was supposed to get the death penalty, but because of whenever it happened, the death penalty was not in. So he just got sentenced to like life in prison without parole. And so some people now are feeling like they don't appreciate, Megan Thee Stallion putting that in her bar. Now they don't like it. They was like, why would she use that as a reference in a diss track when that law was made because of, in honoring how the justice system had failed a family? You know what I mean? What y'all think about that? Me too, but I can't get with the beef. It's crazy to me. Nicki is my fave, but I don't have an issue with Meg. Yeah, I don't have an issue with her either. I mean, honestly, I feel like, lyrically, Nicki got them all day long. I mean, the beef stuff is entertaining. It keeps us entertained. But one of my friends was saying that, she must have. It was like Nicki must have really liked Megan because, she seems to be really hurt. She just going off. So when the song came out, 15 minutes after the song came out, Nicki went on live. This is the first and the most direct I have ever seen. Anybody has ever seen Miss Minaj, okay? And I'm here for it. Because I ain't gonna lie, a lot of the subliminal stuff at the Wild and hip hop it's overrated, gets boring. Because it's like, can you say their names already? Said, nope, I like them both and I don't care about their beef. Yeah. So I was like, more so with Nicki or whatever. Nicki is tired and she I am live. Y'all calling me. Don't call me while I'm live. That's the quickest way to get cussed out and blocked. Stop. You gotta stop calling me while I'm live. You knocking all my stuff out. Let me put my on Do Not Disturb. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. You want to see me at College. That's the quickest way to get me off with your head. Sorry, intermission. Let me take a sip. Glitching up my format. You know what I mean? So it's just like with all that stuff. Sorry, pause. Stop calling me. Okay. So I feel like, they've been taking daggers and all that stuff at each other for so long. And now she's putting a name on it. Now she's putting a name on it. So I like it. She went live and they said they wanted to try to like cancel her or whatever the case may be, or whatever the case, they wanted to cancel her. And of course I get all the whole, I'm always saying if a hit dog holler, they gonna holler. But of course we know what's up. So Nicki went live 15 minutes after the song dropped and she went off on me. I'm waiting for Nicki to go live and be like, go tell her come on this live. You know how she be like, ho, go tell that ho. You know how she do. I'm waiting for the day Nicki be like, go tell her come on this live. So she was just like, I told y'all, I sat back and I let y'all say whatever y'all wanted to say. Nicki thing is my husband is not a rapper. Her husband is not a rapper. Her mom, her sister, brother, father, they're not rappers. So come at me because I'm the rapper. So Nicki's like, well, you can't come at me because you don't have anything to say about me. And really they don't. So they just attack, they'll attack her age and then they attack like the relationship with her husband, which neither one is stopping anything. You know what I mean? Her album is platinum. A bunch of the songs off the album. And if y'all haven't listened to the album, it is really a dope album. It made me miss like the music that's out here. Because everything that's out here now, you gotta pop, lock, drop it and shake it. And nobody want to twerk all day. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to twerk all day. And so Nicki went on there and was like, oh, you heifer. She called her, so she calls her Bigfoot. So Nicki went on and called her Bigfoot and was like, you need to go dig up your dead mother hoe. You went on Gayle King lying about that man. You went on there lying about this and lying. You said on Gayle King's show and lied. When you and that girl was beefing, you know he ain't do that to you. It was that girl, and you dragged her. Then she talked about how she do all these songs with Cardi B, but she was low key calling Cardi B a dirty Mexican. I mean, and she was like, and if I'm lying, I'll drop every receipt. I was like, ooh, 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 ooh. So I will say, Megan had been pretty quiet since Nikki said she had all the receipts. So Nikki, they call her the mean girl. I don't think so. Yeah, they do. They do. They do call her the mean girl. And I don't know, like, I think she definitely probably went through different things in the industry with her experience. But I just think that, it's just like anything else. If you can get her to do a song with you, it kind of means you're hot, right? Remember, it used to be Jay-Z. If you could do a song with Jay-Z, Nas, Lil Wayne, Eminem, all the people that people consider to be like the greats. If you did a song with them, it was kind of like your way of being solidified in the hip-hop world. And I think that that's what's really people are forgetting about now when it comes to that. When it comes to music, you know what I mean? It's a cultural thing. It's a battle thing. It's supposed to be fun, and they supposed to go back and forth and put it on their music. Now they say put it on wax, whatever that is. So now wax is the new put it on music. And she does that. So she was like, go conjure up your dead mother. You lied on your mother, knowing that you were sleeping with your friend. She was like, you keep doing all this stuff because you a snake. You slept with your best friend, man. That's why y'all was beefing. And I mean, she poured it out there. Then she was like, so she did when she did the thing, she said, a bad bitch call her 6 foot. She's like, no, bad bitch, I call her Bigfoot because she's 6 foot. The bitch fell off. I said, get up on your good foot. That was so funny. That was so funny when she went live and she was doing all of that. So now there's an issue. So I don't think she's not dropping that song. So tonight she's supposed to be dropping the song 9 o'clock her time. And it is only like 4 or 5 o'clock where she at. So she's dropping a new song. But with that song that she previewed, that's been going all over social media, where y'all have probably seen the memes of Megan Thee Stallion being a horse. They're saying, get up on your good foot. Megan has, apparently she's supposed to be, Nicki had this beat for 6 years. And if you know Nicki always is in the studio, and Nicki has hundreds and hundreds of songs. Well, one of her interviews, she said she has enough songs where, so if she wanted to, she could do 5 more albums, just because that's how much music she keeps, that she's worked on, those songs she didn't release. That's why some of the songs for this album, the song with her in Future, which is one of my fave, Nikki Hendrix, off this album, that song was supposed to go on Queen on 2018, but she didn't put it on there. She put it on this one. So it's dope, So Megan has freaking told the guy to not clear the beat. She don't want him clearing the beat, because Nicki little 3 or 4 bars she heard on that song, she ain't want to clear the beat. So this is why I don't know what's going on. So Nicki went on station here today. While I was laying in my bed, I listened to it. She went on station here today saying and telling everybody, and was like, we're still going back and forth. Hey, Susanna, go get Brittany before I get out of here. You see, Brittany ain't show up. She running. So she went ahead and she said, she got her industry. They are trying to pay for this. They told her they wanted her to give the guy like a huge amount of money to clear the record or something like that. So Nicki is like, listen, I had this beat for 6 years. I had messages where you were begging me to use your beat. I didn't get around to using it. Now I want to use it. Now because you sleeping with her, you saying that I can't use it, and it's a bit much. What you say, May? She said everything personal and sensitive. It is. And I'm like, oh shoot. But needless to say, right here, honey, I'm living for this. I don't know what Megan gonna say next, if she even gonna say anything, but I am here for it. Just because Nikki lyrically, has her lyrically. That's all. So I want to know. I want to see what's going to go on. You know what I mean? I'm here for the beef or whatever you want to call it. I'm here for it. Oh shoot! My cup is done. I'm here for it. So that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted to come here tonight, and I appreciate YouTube today. I just wanted to come here tonight to let y'all know that we moving on up in the world. To subscribe to the YouTube channel. I came for Brittany. I'll run down on her after this. And I hope y'all had a good day. I hope y'all had a good day, a good week. And I hope that you get everything that you want. So let's recap what we went over today. Maybe I think I'm just having fun doing this. So the Ravens lost. The Ravens lost. We got into that. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Okay. Try again. They could try again next year. And show up and show out and make you guys proud. Oh, then we had this. So I said, Nikki better than me. I would have bonded Tory Lanez out of jail. I ain't gonna lie. I would have probably did that too. I would have tried to do that with two. It'd been real petty and then did a song with him. Okay. Then you got Chris Sean. We went over that. She got another tattoo. She got all four of them covered up just to get them again on the side of her face. She's in love with a man. This is what it looks like. This is what being in love looks like. And then we got Nikki and them. So, we got them. Feel like we covered over the things that I wanted to get into today. Yeah, I had a pretty good week. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Tomorrow is Monday. I know I don't feel like going to work. Just be glad that you can. Because during COVID, nobody had jobs. Nobody had jobs during COVID. So be glad that you have a job you can go to. Sometimes we forget the little things. Oh, yeah, and then what else? Shanita. She got into my personal business. She wanted to know where my man at. He was at the game. Look, he was at the game when I talked to him earlier. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say, you're going to have to come here and explain, because Shanita and them want to know. Mainly Shanita. Shanita want to know, like, what's going on. But yeah, so, I got to go take my dog out. He's like, I don't know if he's having tantrums lately or what he's doing, but he done went to the bathroom on my good carpet 2 times. So I don't know what he doing. Says you got all the tea. Mentioned the recap. Oh, thank you, YouTube. See, y'all. See, and we got into Tommy and Tamar. See, look at that. We got into Tommy and Tamar. Under the crazy in love section. Thank you, Reese. On YouTube. Shout out to YouTube. That she took her man back. She said she had to go get her man after she, he went and slept with her little enemy. She had to go get him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Some things people out here just doing to be doing it. I would say don't settle for anything just to say you have somebody. Whether it's a conflict of interest, whether it's they snore, whatever it is you don't want in the person. I feel like maybe I'll talk about it a little bit on Wednesday, but sometimes the areas of familiar and it's right on the tip of my tongue. Familiar. It's not familiar in reality, But I have to get my thought. It's probably holding me not to say it, to save that for Wednesday. But a lot of times people stay in situations because it's familiar. It feels familiar. Like let's get out of those. Let's try to do better, And then we do live in, because one of my friends was talking to me too. They were like, well, what is it that's going on? Why do you think that everybody feel like they need to be in relationships or whatever? And you know what? Matter of fact, me and Bree had talked about that a couple weeks ago on Convoys and Cocktails, and it was just that it seems to be the agenda that social media pushes. And you have a lot of podcasts now where men are saying what a woman should do for a man. You had Kevin Samuels has started it off, but he's no longer here, so some other people have picked it up and kept going with it. But you know what? When I was in church today, the pastor was talking about women, and she was talking about how Moses' mother had to let him go and this and the third. And it was just saying how women now, we are like thriving, and I get so irritated when I always hear men say, because that was like one of the conversations too, in like one of the barbershops, that, oh, well, women are thriving only because the government don't want men in the household. And that's one of the things that just irritate me so bad, is that, one thing I know we're gonna do is we're gonna blame somebody else for why we don't do it. The one young lady that was in the barbershop, she asked him, she was like, well, why do y'all, why do men go around, make children, and then disappear? And one of the guy's answers was, because of the government and because of the white man. And we both were like, and these guys are older. So that's why I said sometimes, with the stuff they're going with Tamar and them, like when you're older with just certain things you say, I'd be like, did he just say that? So their defense was men aren't being fathers because of the government and because of the benefits that the women get. And this is like the 10th time I've heard this as an answer. I don't know, and maybe because I mean, maybe somebody else, one of y'all know. What benefits is they talking about? Because what, food stamps, MBQ, Section 8, and then when I usually do, because I was at a game night one time, and this was one of the conversations, and actually it was the conversation that ended the whole party. Well, it was late too, but you ever want to make somebody leave, have a conversation about child support being a father, okay? Because that's what the conversation was about. And they just their response is because of the government. And I just don't understand. And so I was like, well, what does the government have to do with you being a father? Like you have a baby with somebody, you know what I'm saying? You have a child with them, whether you wanted the child or not. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I think that plays a part too. But whether you wanted the child or not, and then they turn around and say, well, I don't take care of the child because of the government. It's just like, yo, y'all are really some trash. Like y'all are really some trash. And then it just be, and for me, it's always the dudes who grew up with a single mother. Have y'all noticed that? Or is it just me? It's always the dudes who grew up with a single mother, who mother got child support. They got so much to say about child support. Like your mother was a whole statistic, if that's the case. Child, but people don't like you talk about their mother. Everybody want to talk about reality until reality hit their door. You know what I mean? Like, he was like, that's because they took us out of the homes. And it's like, all right, so just because you're not there, you can't be a father? I don't know. So I think maybe a lot of the things too is, I really don't think a lot of people know what being a father is. I think maybe that is because you can be a father and be in a home, and that ain't always good either. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own. Because you got people who are in marriages in two family households and they single moms for real. Fathers don't do nothing. You know, so I mean it goes that way too. But it just disturbs me when I hear grown men say they aren't fathers because of the government. It just be like, what? So, sir, won't you go get a vasectomy? Won't you go get fixed? And it's like, oh, and then the other thing he said was, well, why y'all don't make us wear condoms? Yeah, that part. Why y'all don't make us wear condoms? What do you not wearing a condom have to do with the fact that you made a baby and don't want to take care of it? But these are some of the excuses and reasons and explanations that I've heard from Black men. And then the crazy part is some of the people who say and have these conversations be married with kids. And I be like, do your wife know how you feel? Okay? Because how you got kids and you talking about, you know what I'm saying? That's just how, where my mind go with it. But I just really think that people, we just gotta do better. And of course we can all make better decisions. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's what life is about. Learning and growing. But can we please leave the whole you don't want to be a father speech out the window because of the government? I'm so over that because of the government. I mean, nothing against nobody, but I also feel like that us as Black people, we always looking for an excuse. We're always looking for an excuse or a way out of something, or to blame everybody but us. It's like, no, both of y'all stuck with each other unprotected. Both of y'all made the baby. Here we are. You know what I mean? Here we are. It just be sad. So that's what be going on. You know what I'm saying? But when you know better, you do better. Some people just want the luxury of being able to complain. Some people just want the luxury to be able to complain about everything. It ain't nothing you can do with complaining, Kathy. Oh, what's this? This rules to the game when the shoe fits. I said that a long time ago. Same thing when somebody fight. Don't pull hair. Let her get off the ground. Do another round, etc. I ain't here for all of none of it. Okay, you're the equal opportunist. So you know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody that people be just talking about her, saying she looking crazy and all that. That girl is a freaking millionaire. She looking quite fine. It's music. And I don't know. But that's it. That's all I came to chit chat about today is that we made progress. We have made progress. I have to go and collect my debt once I get off here because everybody been missing on me. Everybody was bold and loud till that game ended. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday, and I'm pretty sure you'll see me flooding your timeline because this is what we doing. We pushing the brand, okay? And yes, thank you to everybody who's helping, all of the mods. I appreciate every single last one of you guys that take the time out your schedule to help your girl. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye. Make sure you subscribe.